Hi everyone, welcome to Outdoor Bound TV. I'm Kurt Walbeck. You know, there's a lot of great ice fishing destinations all across the upper Midwest, but there's one place that really rings true as a favorite with our group. I'm talking about Devil's Lake, North Dakota. On this week's show, our team gets a chance to meet up with Jason Klein, who's a native of North Dakota. Now, he's going to be showing pro staffers Lindsey, Lee, and Trevor some of his favorite spots. So let's meet up with the group. They're getting ready to head out onto the ice right now.
Setting up is going great. The first otter I helped with. Second one, I'm taking a little break and just supervising. It's windy out here today. Woo! Glad we got a house. Well, I've experienced a lot of wind in my day, but there is nothing like North Dakota wind. And so now that we had our workout in, getting all of the houses up, I'm glad that we get to be indoors fishing today with Jason Klein. I love this. A lot of the times you come to North Dakota, Devil's Lake, maybe find a guide. Oh no, we've got a local, one who's lived here for a lot of years, and you go where others aren't, right? That's the honey hole you're gonna take us to? So why do you like to fish here?
Because you can fish different species, walleyes, perch, different depths, fish from 5 feet to 45 feet. Kind of do what you want, which kind of coincides with the way I don't like to fish around crowds. I can go in my own spot and still find fish.
I like that. Yeah, we had a fun ride out here too, in the Polaris and the nice heated cab. Thanks for that cool ride out. I haven't ridden on one with tracks in a while.
And you definitely need tracks out here now. The snow is getting pretty deep.
Yeah.
And it's always nice in this wind to be in a cab and with the heater on.
Yeah, so what have we been seeing? You said this last week that it was more turning walleye are your favorite, right?
Yep.
But this last week, you've been having a little better luck with perch where we are right now?
Yep. Been some perch moving through.
Now, are we gonna see some jumbos? Like, I wanna catch, come on, let's PR today.
This weekend, or this last weekend, there was a couple of jumbos caught. 13,
Really?
14 inches, so
Okay.
that's what we'll shoot for. Probably the one you just missed was probably a jumbo.
You had to point that out already? All right, that's the way we're gonna play today, huh, Jason? I can't wait. Game on. There we go.
I think it's smaller than the one you caught.
Do you?
I do.
No, I
pretty
think.
close.
Yeah. Twinning.
At least they're
Well, yeah, exactly.
Future fish.
Oh, that smelled solid. This is just
dandy.
We haven't been here 5 minutes and it's just.
Oh. That's what we came for.
He'll be great.
Nice jumbo. Devil's Lake jumbo.
He smoked that. He just inhaled that thing. What a gorgeous fish. I mean, we get perch back home, but these are just such healthy fish. Nice and round. And great for the table anywhere you go.
Easy fillet in there.
We'll get him out on the ice and
let's get another one going here. There's a couple swimming by to mark them right now.
we're just cruising bottom. Right tight to bottom. Your fin's got to be rubbing right in those rocks. But windy day.
Yep. They're just... I've seen a few more move through now than we were, well, like 15, 20 minutes ago. They're just kind of getting started coming through this area.
And this is like polar opposite for us back home. I mean, it's almost like a flash bite. You got that 30 minutes, and right here it's 9:30, and now they're just starting to roll through. And that's the great thing about Devils is you can get on some all-day action instead of some of those flash bites that we're used to. A couple more moving in now.
It seems to be a little transition area here too, where it kind of goes kind of from sand into some
We
rock
definitely
and
got some
stones
bigger
here a little
rocks
bit.
here. Yeah, they're not wanting to come up off bottom. Right tight on.
Well, hopefully as the day goes along, they'll start coming up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think being so cold yesterday and the day before, and now being real windy, it's warming up nice, so they should start coming up and being a lot more active.
Oh, there we go. Gotta get to my job. Does this one feel good?
Nope.
Oh, well.
Another little one. Might be a perch though. Nope.
Yeah, there we go.
10-inch perch.
It's all how you hold them.
Yeah.
There we go. Sitting there a little bit of a lull period, and all of a sudden the dead stick goes down.
There's a little perch.
Little perch, not exactly what we're after, but it's a good sign. They might be starting to roll in. That dead stick is just kicking our butt today. No matter how much, no matter jigs you put on, the dead stick is just it's what they want today.
I'm gonna have to take my jig off and
Real low tech, just a little split shot and a hook.
single hook.
Oh, get this little guy back. You can see a couple more moving in now. How I'm rigging this dead stick is I'm just putting a VMC octopus hook about 6 inches above the bottom. And I got a little split shot and I left a tag end here. And I'm just putting that split shot. Well, here I actually got it about 3 inches. And this is sitting on bottom, and that minnow can just freely slide up and down the line. And that allows that minnow to kick around a little bit more, not fighting the line as much, and so far it's been the ticket today.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Ice Force by Rapala and Strike Master.
Finally.
I'm doing my job, right? Nice one.
Another eater perch. That one must be getting close to maybe 10 inches, something like that, 9.5. Fun size. Perch bite seemed to be pretty finicky, so we switched over to a little tungsten with a wad of spikes on it, and pretty much right away hooked a nice little 10-inch perch. Now let's see if we can get a couple more. I think Lindsay's going to switch also. Probably.
Yep, I'm changing right now.
It's all over that jig.
Fish on. A nice one on the dead stick. Oh. Well. A nice little walleye. A little bigger than the other ones.
Yep.
Maybe that's a sign of what this afternoon's going to bring. Nice little Devil's Lake walleye. Another year class. Now we need some of the big ones, some of the big jumbos to come by. Well, this is I guess the second species that Devil's Lake is really known for, the walleyes. It's a true multi-species fishery here, known for their jumbo perch, and you know, they're known for a lot of walleye. We've had couple of smaller year classes here. I think we're maybe going to see a little bigger ones as we get later in the day and maybe this wind dies down a little bit. And they're also known for white bass. It'd be kind of neat to tag into a couple of white bass when we're out here too. So, well, I think we're going to let this one go and grow up and catch them again next year when we come. There he goes. And it's still on. You're an idiot.
When you're good, you're good. Ooh,
Oh, there's
nice.
a nice one.
Nice perch too.
Getting a little better.
This is a rig I'm using here. It's about as low budget as it gets. I mean, just one split shot. I'm leaving the tag end and one little slider hook. It's a VMC octopus hook, and the minnow isn't even alive anymore, and that seems to be what's working.
It's about the fourth fish you caught on that.
Get it back down. Can't catch one when it's not in the water.
I think all the jigs around it are attracting it.
Oh,
they're coming right in.
You're just a team player.
Yeah.
You attract them and I catch them?
Yeah.
Ah, whatever fills the bucket.
Gotta be.
Ooh, this is a nicer fish. This is a good fish. Real nice fish.
Oh, nice jump.
Nice jumbo perch. This is what we came for.
There we go. Ah,
Worked it. Just sat there and worked and worked and worked that fish, and it flies right past the jig and right to that dead stick
right
once
to the
again.
dead stick.
Seems like a couple more down there. We're gonna get him, add him to our catch, and see if we can get another one.
They seem to like that whole minnow.
That whole minnow, and it's not even a live whole minnow. I mean, it's been a couple fish on this one, and it's pretty dead. Really not moving at all. But nice windy day like this, fish are kind of negative, and they're like in that
Something that's just sitting there.
just right off bottom, barely off bottom.
Well, we come out, set up on the edge of a rock ridge out here. There's lots of them out on this part of Devil's Lake, but this one's pretty close to deep water and close to some mud, and the perch just kind of seem to keep moving from the mud up into the rocks back and forth, and we're just trying to cut them off. Not on top of any big schools of them, just kind of picking them out.
And we're in like 23 feet of water and good ice too. I'd say there's at least 18 inches of ice.
18 to 20 ice.
Yeah.
There we go. This one came flying in. Did not waste any time. Hopefully that's a good sign. Ooh. Another cookie cutter walleye. A little too small, but they're getting bigger.
Yep.
Switch back to the old trusty jig and spoon. Get this little guy back. There it goes. I'm tipping this hot pink VMC rattle spoon with just a little bit of a minnow head, about a 1/4 inch, and just pinching it off, and it seems to be the ticket for these perch and walleyes today.
Just teasing them. Played around with this doggone thing here for a couple minutes. He's still there? Yep. Come on. Come on. Nice little perch. Self-on hook. Yeah, few of them show up on the graph, and you kind of tease them off the bottom a little bit, and they go right back down. And finally, just laid my jigging wrap right on the bottom. Kind of tapped it a couple of times, and he went down and picked it up.
Here we go. Some nicer fish.
Big perch. Ooh! There you go.
A little bit bigger walleye.
There you go.
Well, they're getting bigger.
Yeah,
Kind of
getting
figured they
bigger.
would as the afternoon goes on. Not a bad fish at all.
Oh,
Take that any day of the week. Not quite big enough to eat, but still fun nevertheless. Let's get this guy back. Here she goes.
got him. Fit. Oh. Oh yeah, they
Big perch.
Big perch. Holy smokes. 2 of them came on the screen. Well, there one first, and then the second one. Came up almost like a walleye and then went back down and sat down there.
Yeah, that
And the
was
second one came, and one hit mine and one hit his dead stick.
and I biffed that one.
Nice one. Had a nice mark come on the graph. I was using the number 3 jig and wrap, one of the brand new colors by Rapala. The fish came up and thought it was going to smoke it right away. It decided to go back down, kind of worked him up and down a few times. Fish sat down right beneath the jig. We could see him on the graph, dropped it down to him and took her. And nice jumbo perch. One of the nicer ones today. So hopefully we actually had 2 or 3 of them on the screen. So hopefully it means we're going to get a few more moving in here now. It's mid-afternoon now. The sun's starting to get a little lower in the sky. We're seeing a lot more activity with fish coming through on our graph. The winds have really died considerably. It was blowing a lot, 25 plus all day, and just in the last 10 or 15 minutes we can really tell that the winds are starting to subside. Looks like we're going to have a pretty good late afternoon bite.
So a cool new product I've been using is this UV light from Venom Outdoors. It really glows up these jigs because it uses a different spectrum of light than a white flashlight, and it really shines these jigs up fast. Just a cool thing to do, and really helps you put fish on the ice when it comes to later in the afternoon. That's a big mark. There we go. There's a nicer fish.
That's a dandy.
Ooh. Be sure with that big jigging wrap, I don't want to get stuck. Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, what a nice fish.
That's a dandy.
It did not take long. I put that number 5 on and it wasn't down there 20 seconds and it just got demolished. What a great healthy fish, nice and fat. Sun was starting to set and I pulled out old trusty jigging wrap in a custom color and it wasn't down there 20 seconds and this thing came and nailed it. What a great way to end it here in Devil's Lake, North Dakota. What a healthy fish.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Otter and PK Lures.
You know, if you're considering making the trip to Devil's Lake, North Dakota, please do. You won't be disappointed. And I'd encourage you to check out the Devil's Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau website. It's right here on the screen. They've got all kinds of information like where the hot bites are, bait shops, accommodations, restaurants, and so on. I'll guarantee you're going to have a great time. And we hope that you'll join us again here next week when we'll bring you more great hunting and fishing action from around the U.S., around Canada, and around the world, right here on Outdoor Bound TV.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Markham Technologies and Venom Outdoors.
All right, did everybody mute their phones?
Sometimes it's better to be good than lucky.
Oh no!
I think I said that wrong.
I just go as far away from people as I can.
Get my pants.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is the biggest walleye I've ever caught.
I thought you're supposed to hook fish.
I know, it's so large. Can you zoom out to get the full fish? Attention to detail.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Cold Nation Outdoors and Mountain Dew.